Hi guys, Andrew here, and welcome back to another episode of the Untrue Geordie. Um, Couple of things to start off with. Yeah, I won't be playing music today after my video getting kind of blocked until I removed all the songs. So yeah, we tried it, didn't work. I live and learn. So apologies for that. Also, I'm actually going to try something different today. I am going to play the game. Probably going to play the rest of the season for sure. And I'm gonna do, instead of recording it all, I'm gonna only record maybe the big games I have in the season, maybe like cup finals if I get to one, or deciding games. So the odd game here and there really, and then I'm gonna do a season review. So yeah, and then that's how I do it. Keep the video shorter, and I still get to play for longer, which is hopefully we'll see how it goes. If you don't like it, let me know. But that's what I'm gonna try. All right, so speak to you in a sec. All right, guys, bye. Hi guys, all right, so quick update. Transfer deadline's just gone, and some big news to tell you for my ins and outs. Let's have a look. So outs, we just saw Rob Elliott, Jacob Murphy. We managed to get 10.75 million plus 25% of Swansea, which is fantastic. Atsy went for 13, and Save 28. We got 14.5. So none of them are amazing money really, but they're all solid sells. Uh, but it's the ins you're going to want to see, I guess. So in this window, we've brought in Anderson, a proper right winger, creative right winger with pace, skill. Doesn't have the work rate I'd normally like, but at the moment we're not going to get some of the best ones aren't coming, and the other ones are just a lot more expensive than 22.5 million, which I got, and I'm pretty sure a lot of this is over months. Woodburn, a really good young support man. Uh, Again, not too expensive. 13.5 million will compete with Moranchuk, who I've got in one of my other games, who's a phenomenal number 10. Again, young. He cost a bit more, about double. He'll be my first choice, but proper number 10. This guy, he's got the pace off the ball, the height, the work rate to help with the midfield, just everything you need. He's got. I got this guy. I thought he wouldn't come, or I didn't think they'd sell. I needed a left winger, especially as I sold the other wingers, and I got him on 12.25. He'll compete with Perez on the left. Again, pace, work rate, technique, balance, determination, flair. He'll do a really good job down that left-hand side. Yeah, hopefully he'll develop more. He's only 22, another good young player. Really pleased with that. I saw this kid at Reading. Again, while I sold Elliot, he cost me 2 million plus 1.4 after 10 internationals. 19-year-old Dutch keeper. I love his positioning. These stats, jumping and handling, need to improve, but he's got good work rate, good acceleration, bravery, determination are acceptable without being immense. But he's just a really good young looking keeper, so if we can develop him and get him some games, that would be amazing. And we'll eventually sell Darlow probably and promote him or Woodman. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, got him in. Big signing next, Plie. Now, he cost me a lot more than I wanted to pay, but I have never seen him develop this good. 19s all over the place, 18s and 19s, 17s. He looks phenomenal. And I mean, Dolberg was interested, but he had 15s where this guy's got 19s, and I want someone to hit the ground running. He's fast, he's big, he's hard working, he's got the lot. Uh, he does class as he's a forward, and I know he bangs in goals, but he also can play support man, which I'm not keen on for my strikers, but I know he scores, so I'm not really taking a risk. I don't believe he's on a lot of money. He's my main man now. I've put Gale in the reserves. Okay, next on the list, this guy wasn't getting played. He was unhappy. He still cost me a pretty penny, but him next to Desart, that is one hell of a centre mid. So, and again, he's left for only, which I don't like normally, but I'm gonna go for it because his stats are just generally amazing. So, I've spent a lot of money, a lot of it over 6 to 12 months, but that is a lot of money spent, my ins and outs. Yeah, I've spent 100 million now, over 100 million on players um, over this 1.5 seasons, which is a lot of money. Uh, but season ticket sales for this year and next year will cover all that as well. And this club isn't small, so it can afford the wages, it can afford big players. You want to be a big club, you got to act like a big club. So that's what we're doing. So we've put Gale, Diame in the reserves. I tried to look at left backs. I saw a good one. This kid looked pretty good. He was not even being used, but they wouldn't accept a lot of money for him. So we'll keep an eye on it, see what happens. But that's just the window done. It's closed, and I'm really happy with how the team's shaping up. Even Emerson stats have kicked up, which are nice. But yeah, so we'll keep an eye on him as well. So yeah, looking good. Hopefully we can kick on. We've only played one game since I spoke to you last. Oh, two, the cup game. Yeah, look at that. Fucking hell. We beat West Ham in the league. The league's the most important thing. We won. So that's where we're at anyway. So that's the latest update, and I'll give you another one. Probably won't be to the end of the season, but yeah, speak to you soon. All right, bye. You're right, guys. Just a quick update. With 4 games to go, Spurs got a game in hand, and so do Arsenal. But that's how it's looking. Very, very interesting. My running, I just beat Chelsea away 1-0. Probably very lucky, to be honest. My keeper, I started off really poor and changed it, and then managed to nick the win. But yeah, away to Villa, home to Derby, away to Hull and Everton. So 3 out of 4 are away games. Everton's the only one I should drop. I could, not should, fucking hell. I think it's the hardest game out of a lot, put it that way. Should win that, should win that, should win that. It's going to be tough, but hopefully win that. If I can, fingers crossed, I'll let you know soon whether we can nick the title in the second season. Back in a bit. Hi guys, right, so just finished the season. Let's take a look at how we got on. 3rd, and I'll be honest, I'm happy and disappointed because I was in 5th coming into the last game. Had to win it to have a chance of Champions League. Spurs, Man City, pretty much all these teams lost. Liverpool drew, Man United won. But where I'm really disappointed was, so I was here and I said I had to win my last 4. If I won my last 4, I would have won the league. Go away to Villa. They literally score with their first 2 fucking attempts, like 7th and 20th minute. I dropped Cells. Cells never played another game after that. Got back into it, went at them, got a goal back, but I just could not get past their fucking defence. When El Mohammedi is having a 9, these guys, I mean, he's not the worst, but he's on a 9. John Terry with pace at 6 is on a 9, 8. Do you know what I mean? I was fucking well annoyed. That fucked me, and I knew I was in trouble then. And then I go away to Hull, and Charlie Taylor fucks me. I keep it tight. I go 1-0 up against all odds, and then they fucking score, equalise in the 90th minute. I mean, that would have given me, 74? So, yeah, it really was the other game. But I needed to win them all, because even goal difference, Man, you had me beat. But yeah, and then I went away to Everton, played a fairly solid game. My wings kind of let me down, but fairly solid. Got an injury. Went 1-0 down, adjusted it slightly, but then Plie, who hasn't been prolific, but has been playing really well, he came good and got me a couple of goals to win it and get me top 4. So relatively disappointing because I could have won a league. I don't want to say should have. I mean, anyone that loses 8 games and draws 9, give or take the draw and the loss, but should never have a chance. The total number of points the teams at the top got are barely good enough for a Champions League spot, to be honest, but there you go. Just how competitive it is, I guess. But we've bedded in some players. We've worked out as good as he's developed as a player. He keeps letting me down. I played the kid the last few games. He did okay. His stats jumped up, which I'm really happy with. So we may be giving him a chance first team next year. He's developed and done a fairly decent job, even though he played shit a couple of the games there. But in general, he's done a fairly solid job. This guy here has let me down pretty bad. He played better towards the end, but in general, look at that rating: 7 in 16, scored 2, didn't create 1 chance. His determination jumped up. And I'm hoping he just needs a bit of bedding in. But if not, he'll be gone because I don't need to be wasting time on players that can't do it. He hardly got a snip. He's got the rage, and I'm fed up with him, to be honest. He wants 160 grand a week. He can go fuck himself. He let me down. He hasn't developed. So if I'm honest, it's defence I need a midfielder and some more defenders because I'll be honest. I think Plio will come good. I'm just trying to see what's out there. I know I didn't concede a shit ton, but I always seem to concede at the worst times. The Spurs game was really disappointing. They scored the first. They didn't have that many on target. I played really well, and I couldn't score. Plie had a good game. He was fairly new then, but Sells let me down again, which is really annoying. Stoke game, Sells let me down again. So yeah, definitely keeper, and some defenders really just to keep strengthening. But in general, I think next season everyone settled in will be a lot stronger. Some positive signs. But yeah, that's the end of season review. We've got third, much better than last year, position of eighth, I think. But the difference is this year we've had a settled formation and we've brought in some better players. He has developed nicely, but he keeps getting injured. I've taken him off important first, and I'm going to try and get Delit if I can, or at least another centre half. I'm going to sell him Bemba to raise some money. I'm going to sell Emerson to raise some money. He just hasn't developed or done anything. I need a left back, a centre half, maybe a new right back. I don't know because Zappacosta, with all them good stats, has done shit. So yeah, really bit of an eye opener. This boy done really well. A fairly consistent presence in midfield, which was nice. Moranchuk played pretty solid for a new player. But yeah, no one done shit apart from the keeper maybe. His stats were like 18s as well. His determination jumped up, which I really like. I'm really surprised how crap he done for me. So yeah, we'll have to evaluate. Diop was solid for me, to be honest. Hardly ever let me down, and he still hasn't learnt English, which means in 2 seasons he's hardly settled. So that's really bad news. But hopefully he'll settle over the summer. He's developed a bit more, but he's never going to be quite good enough for bravery of 11. But for now, it would do as a fourth choice. Alright, guys, so I'm probably going to leave it there. Yeah, got money in. What's our finances? We're down to 10 mil. I mean, that had to be expected, the amount of money I spent. But we just got 16 and we're about to get 46. So there's plenty to crack on. And as well, we got Dummett, we got Hayden, Diarme, Lascelles. We got a fair few players that we can offload for funds if we need to. I'm not going to offload them all, but definitely a few of them will be going for some money. And yeah, maybe even Darlow. He's not going to get a game now. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so positive signs looking forward. We got a lot of players in what I wanted, so just have to see how it goes, really, guys, don't we? Alright, well, let's leave it there. Yeah, speak to you soon, guys. Oh, let me know, like, comment, subscribe, but let me know in the comments if you like this format where I'm not just, going on about everything that I'm doing. I'm playing it and then reviewing it. If I had big games to show you, like a cup final or something like that, or a last league game where it was for the title, then I would show it. But nothing really like that happened. By the time my last game came around, I'd already fucked up with the Hull and Villa game, so I kind of knew it was, what it was. So, but yeah, I will do that in other uploads. So yeah, all right, let us know if you like it, and I'll speak soon. Cheers.